no education. Right. No transportation, no education.
Why are you laughing? No transportation, no education, no transportation. Why are you laughing?
All right, so first and foremost, I want to thank the tech students and all the other students that got involved with this program of getting you guys motivated and keeping the steam in the metropolitan, or should I say the MTA's face. Quite frankly, at this point in time, there's a lot of people trying to organize the young folks in our community, but they're not doing it the way it should be done. These young folks have something to say, they want to be heard, and they want everybody in New York City to understand that if they do not get their transportation, you're jeopardizing their education. So that being said, there's a nice program set up on Facebook, nice leadership by these young folks here, and I want them to come forward and be able to bring forward a statement to say that the MTA, the City Council, the state legislature, all of you guys got to get your act together. Everybody's passing the buck, but at the end of the day, these are the folks that's going to lose out, and we want you to get your act together so that they can get their education and go on and be productive citizens in our community. We'll start with Remy.
All right, so as high school students, we are pretty much aware that we're spending tons of money on test fees, paying for college applications, school supplies in general. So the issue is that we are already spending money for a public education, a right to students to go to school for free. And taking away student Metro cards would not only cause many students to lose the ability to get to school, but it would also make it especially difficult for faculty, students, their families. We want to make everyone aware that this is going to affect not only students, but everyone. Families, teachers, and everyone who works in the schools as well. So the biggest issue is that the repercussions are going to lead to not only students losing the ability to actually get to school, but also students who are going to have a harder time maybe even succeeding in school. And the ending terminal impact is that kids who perhaps don't go to school a lot in the first place may even lose incentive to go to school in the end. The biggest issue we want to stress is that public high school education is a right to students, and making it difficult to access that right is prohibiting us from getting that right. So it's violating the right in the end.
Wait for your name and spell it.
Remy Ravitska, so it's R-E-M-Y and then R-A-V-I-T-Z-K-A. Oh, Brooklyn Technical High School.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Morovsky and I'm a junior at Brooklyn Technical High School as well. So we as student body understand that slashing our student Metro card budget is outrageous and won't be tolerated. But a majority of us also feel that school authorities don't listen to us anyway. So what do? Take action. We have a voice. And if we rally together as a towering body of New York City public school students, our voices will travel all the way to the MTA, the state legislator, and to Mayor Bloomberg. They're the ones that need to take responsibility for the 585,000 students who need these Metro cards every single day. Our numbers are multiplying, the need to take action becomes more desperate. Thank you so much to the students who are mobilizing against the afflicting budget cuts. We have realized that we cannot let the state push us around any longer, but there's still a lot more to do and a lot more voices to be heard. So let's cut these budgets. Sorry. Let's not cut these budgets.
Alcohol. Shut up,
Hello, I'm Lucas Johnson from the New York City Student Union. I'm a junior at Brooklyn Tech. And regardless of what school you go to or what neighborhood you come from, these budget cuts will affect you. By doing this, the state is putting up borders to education, and this will only make it harder for students to reach their full potential. The only way that we are going to make it clear that how much these are affecting us and our families is by taking the initiative to make our voices loud and clear about what is going on here. This is exactly what the New York City Student Union is intending on organizing this Monday. Now in March, there are going to be several public hearings held by the MTA concerning these budget cuts. And this Monday, we want, when all of our student Metro cards expire, our current student Metro cards, we want everyone to take a marker, a permanent marker, and write their message, their story, and their name on their Metro card, and have us collect them to submit them as written testimonials at these hearings. We are going to have students from all over the city collecting these Metro cards before and during and after school. By doing this, we will show the MTA and the state that we are not just some statistic to debate over. We will show them that we are a force to be reckoned with. And with your help and your support, we can show them that we have something to say and that we will not be silenced. Thank you.
This symbolic gesture means, quite frankly, that they want to have their voices heard and want everybody to tell their story. So again, take your Metro cards, save them, and pass them on to those that are collecting them at your school, and pass them on so the student union in this body can get that message in front of the MTA, and quite frankly, get them to better understand that you will not be silenced, you will be heard, and that's right, with no transportation, there will be no education. Go for it, guys.
No transportation! No education! No transportation! No education! No transportation! No education! No transportation! No education! No transportation!